Well, hello everybody. This is VA Coffee. It is February 19th and about ready to turn into February 20th as I do this video. Very quick video. ABC News and I'm sure other media are reporting that Pete Hegseth, the guy in charge of the Department of Defense over there at the Pentagon, they're saying staffers and people on the Hill and in the know are saying that he could begin to fire or remove generals and senior officers very soon. They're saying that he did have a good reaction to I think it's the chief of staff who he was saying that he wanted to fire, or one of these top generals. He's saying that he wants to do this because of DEI. But I believe that what really goes on here is an excuse to get rid of any generals that don't agree with Trump, who is currently trying to turn the executive, the Article 2 section of our Constitution, our checks and balances, but the Article 2, the executive, he's trying to turn that into a unitary authority, I think they call it, where, Trump could basically just, the other two branches of government would become kind of just like, I don't know, like just symbolic kind of things. So he could just, they could just rubber stamp what he does, what he wants to do. Kind of like with Caesar in Rome and the Senate basically being a rubber stamp for Caesar. So I think that, they know that people are very angry over diversity, equity, inclusion because there has been racism. And racism is not good for anyone, but they've lumped in to diversity, equity, and inclusion, Black History Month, and all of these other things that actually are have been good. And I remember in the armed forces, having a celebration for Martin Luther King Day. But anyways, this is just part and parcel of what Trump's men are doing to essentially turn him into an authoritarian ruler that nobody can oppose, because now they're talking about getting rid of the generals. And if they can get rid of the generals, my fellow veterans, and they can just throw out constitutional precedent and say it's just not true, they can do whatever they want over in the Veterans Affairs. Okay? It's not fear-mongering. The price of having liberty is eternal vigilance. And by the way, we here at VA Coffee didn't vote for Trump or Harris. We're independent, and we vote for who we believe is right. Unfortunately, both extremes, the far left, right into communism, and the far right, right into National Socialism, they're telling the rest of us in the middle that we can't have that moderate America anymore, where people believe in Social Security and Medicare, and Medicaid, etc. So it's just like this gigantic pendulum. It goes from the left to the right, right to the left, and people in the middle are getting hurt over this. So anyways, that's kind of scary that he's just going to remove generals. Maybe he won't, but this guy clearly does whatever he's going to be told to do by you-know-who in the White House.